And this is going to be a good one. Now, we already talked about Vegapatch and how strong of a player he is just based off of the fact that he has a F.A.N.G. We don't see F.A.N.Gs in regular competitive play, not at the level of Vegapatch. I can tell you that right now. Kami typically been an Akuma player. In the last season, we saw pick up the Seth, and the Seth actually got some W's on the board. I don't mean actually, but pulled out W's for a team that did not do too well. But here we go. The season opener. I hope you got hot dogs. I hope you got some SFL hats, because here it goes.
We need the foam fingers. Somebody make that a thing,
2021,
please.
baby. Let's go.
All right, so just to kind of remind you folks at home, right, the team order so far, it's going to be these two playing off, but the ban picks, right? UIU actually banned Dawson, and Vodafone Giants banned Cammy. So we're going to see that come into play a little bit later after Vegapatch versus Kami. Already off to a great start. You notice the V set 1-1 for the side of Seth to kind of go in for the offense and add that extra damage, because I don't think Trigger 2 would be as beneficial against someone like F.A.N.G. There's so many escape options he has using meter.
I didn't even think about that. Like the fact that F.A.N.G. is a very evasive character, that V-reversal really gets him out of a lot of danger, but not this kind of danger.
Evasive for how long? What do you mean?
You can only run for so long. Seth rocking the UIU outfit. Introduced to us in Season 3. What a cool way to add your own little team jersey to the game.
Let's go. Yo, Kami is at a whole different speed. This is a whole different form of him, because the last time we saw him in Season 3, he was very much so active verbally. Like, he would actually feel himself. He'd be like, you know, I got this. This is going to be fun. I haven't heard him say a word since.
Hey, look, once again, I feel like this, look, 2020 UIU, 2021 UIU is now the powerhouse.
What a block!
My God, Kami with the block. Me in the air with the jump heavy kick, and just the way, the pace that Kami's playing right now. Wow, and
sick.
still use your own skill against you. But now you see Vegapatch slowing things down, and this is the kind of game F.A.N.G. likes to play as a character. A lot of advantageous situations, can bait out a lot. Look at that. And on top of that, this character gets to poison you a lot of instances.
Oh, here comes the activation. I gotta say, Vegapatch did an excellent job of keeping Kami restrained for so long. But man, that bust out, that was such a risky play for Kami that paid off 10.
Oh, wow. This is actually starting. Oh, wow, gets the hit. Look at the damage.
There was a reversal on the side of Kami. The damage was more than enough with the poison stacking up. But Vegapatch keeping it tight with the meaty. I don't know what Kami went for, but I think it possibly would have killed Vegapatch. If you hit him with EX uppercut and then delayed it enough to get the Mad Cradle extension, it would have killed.
I'm thinking the exact same thing, in all honesty. But not going to be able to do it one round apiece in this first team battle. UIU versus Vodafone Giants tries to go
Get out of here! Kami knowing full well what to do in this matchup right now, at least within the neutral. But Vegapatch, I got to say, his patience is more than enough, I feel like, to take on Kami. We've seen it already with that second round, right?
The fact that Kami is using this V skill to really take advantage and put the poison back on F.A.N.G., that's actually pretty good. Gets the forward throw, back dashes. Okay. And just look at, this is the pace I feel like really does not benefit Kami. It really benefits this character F.A.N.G. That prone position, good spacing right there.
And I got it, man. I gotta say, his position.
Oh my God!
It's still juggled. Okay, never mind. It didn't.
Yeah.
That was more than enough. Yo, Vegapatch's control in that space was so smart. Kami showing that he's afraid of the V-skill. Like, I understand it's not going to be doing that much damage, but it does tick over time, right? You're taking that poison, like, quite literally. Like, take the poison.
Yeah.
But you can tell Kami's like, I don't want to even give him that.
He don't. Yeah, that's, if you notice, one of the things that he's been trying to avoid, he's been trying to, like, navigate a lot of the poison instances so you don't have to worry about it. And over the seasons, they've increased how poison works. Like, it goes down faster, so you have to be paying a lot of attention. If this match goes slow, F.A.N.G. is the person that's in control of a lot of instances. So you see Kami trying to just navigate a bunch of these poison spots.
Yeah, but it's kind of interesting, right? It's one of those scenarios where it's like, do you take the throw or you just keep blocking, kind of, or you take the throw or you try to tech? It's kind of similar. It's like, do you take the poison or try to jump over it? Vegapatch has covered that second option so well and is like forcing that air and getting a lot of extra damage. It makes you really reconsider.
Oh, big jump in with the heavy kick.
Went for the full target combo. Didn't get like a big giant defense, really, but at the same time, it did enough to push Vegapatch into this corner. Out of the corner, speaking of.
Yeah, that EX dash, another one of those evasive tools that we were talking about for F.A.N.G. V-shift to get out of danger. Builds a little space.
Ooh.
No V-shift break. Install.
Trying to go for a trigger activation, right? Trying to go for that sweep.
Okay. has to be careful right there. That situation after prone attack is a plus for F.A.N.G. You can't attack right there. Kami's been testing a little bit.
The delay after the kick.
Oh,
that
the
was
confirm
slick.
to the V trigger too?
Oh, you're catching him?
Oh, just raw.
That
Mix
wasn't
it.
real.
Mix it.
Vegapatch knew that wasn't real either. But he did it anyway. The power of the king is revealed from Kami.
You have to check sometimes. Sometimes you have to make sure that your opponent understands the character they're fighting. Those fake block strings are a real thing in Street Fighter. They've been there for a while now. So being able to call them out is a talent that any top player needs. Wow, the cancel actually opens up Vegapatch.
Plus frames as well. Really mixing it up. Oh, again, he's getting a ton of mileage from this V-skill usage. Forward throw now.
The tides
That's crazy.
have turned.
He hit him with his own poison, too.
Yeah, the tides have turned. It is you who is poisoned, Mr. F.A.N.G. Oh, wow. Thought he was going to go through to the other side. Opens up Kami. Look at the damage and the potential stun. The defense was solid, but only for so long. The first round was still looking good for Kami. Bad situation. That poison is still there. A gas line break in front.
Okay, this is going to be huge for Kami now. Despite that the deficit, he does have trigger activation. That could have been huge. He's going to do it through here. He's not going to anti-air on the other side. Oh, boy. Don't get smoked by the mix. That's plus frames. And the trade-off, yes, sir. Vegapatch had really nothing to fear that other than maybe an EX uppercut.
Be careful of the V-skill.
He wasn't going to risk it.
Okay, gets the poison once again. All right, Mad Cradle this time, getting a little better with the anti-airs. The thing about F.A.N.G. is has a different jump arc, right? Has a very floaty jump and multiple hidden jump-ins. Not a lot of characters in this game have it, so being prepared to deal with it all the time is something that you have to get used to. Yo, that poison is stacking something crazy.
You see it, man. Again, jumping over the V-skill, and that's a really dangerous scenario. Look how much extra damage he just took, Steve, right off of the anti-air. Or the air-to-air, I should say, the plus frames afterwards. It's all Vegapatch. That is 2 games. Eliminating Kami from Team BYU.
And now, I don't know if you guys can see it in the studio now, the rest of the teams can actually sit in the studio and watch the matches unfold in person. It's been a while since we've seen each other in the old FGC, so it's actually a pretty good feeling to be able to sit around other people, hit some buttons, you know, hang out, and just enjoy the competitive nature. The tense rivalries in the air is something you always want to be a part of. But here we go.
In the beginning too, right? We're still kind of building up that tension. We see the kind of impact that Vegapatch has for his team, Vodafone Giants, and UIU is going to be taking notice now. In fact, they're setting up NL immediately afterwards instead of Oil King, right?